The worldwide geopolitical situation between Russia and NATO will remain unchanged for the next several days, as we have witnessed in the last 24 hours in global geopolitical situations between Russia and NATO and possible de-escalation. We are all aware of the ramifications, as we can already see gas prices rising in Australia, and no doubt the same will be true in the United Kingdom, the United States, Europe, and the rest of the world, as a result of the spike in oil prices caused by tensions between Russia and Ukraine, as well as other countries. Today's YouNik video will focus on what if NATO withdraws its troops and does it serve Russia's purpose. Russian President Vladimir Putin has indicated that his country does not wish to be involved in a war. However, only a day ago, Europe looked to be on the verge of a major war for the first time in more than 7 decades. The scale of this conflict may be greater than that of the Balkan crisis years ago, but it has the potential to be considerably more destructive since both sides now possess the most powerful military equipment available. The situation has existed since the fall of the Berlin Wall, but it has been 30 years since the European Union began pushing eastward with little regard for how a paranoid Russia would react in the future. YouNik is not justifying Putin's actions, but it's possible that Russia is more scared than the rest of the world since it is surrounded by adversaries and fears of being invaded. Russia is opposed to Ukraine becoming a member of the NATO military alliance. The question is why NATO is interested in offering Ukraine membership in the organization. What exactly will NATO receive in exchange? Ukraine is profoundly divided, and it is ranked 122 out of 180 countries in Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, which measures public perception of corruption. For the assistance of NATO and the rest of the world, what will Ukraine be able to provide in exchange? Even if Ukraine does not become a member of NATO, will it satisfy Russia's demand, and is it going to be justified? Does that justification fury will be extinguished? Will Russia immediately dissolve its military operations? Because this has the potential to decrease, if not completely eliminate, the long-standing threat of conflict that has existed over the past 30 years in European nations and the rest of the world. Only time will be able to provide answers to all these concerns, but in the meanwhile, we'd love to hear your opinions on this video, and if you're not already a member, we encourage you to consider becoming one.